Welcome back to Rolling Country Outdoors. Scott here. Thanks for coming back and joining us. This evening I am going to get started on getting some electrical wire in. I don't have the main wire feed for coming from the shop, but I've got enough of the stuff that we need out here for the electrical, the lights, exterior lights, interior lights, and plugs. So I'm gonna start running that stuff and see if I can't get this wired up this weekend. Hopefully we'll get the main feed wire in Sunday is what they're saying, but we'll see. But I can get some stuff done out here. So weather's not too bad out. It is wet. It's been raining on and off. Right now it's just muggy, but it's supposed to be dry tomorrow and just kind of overcast all day. So we're going to see if we can get this knocked out this weekend. So hang tight, here we go. So I am not an electrician. I said in previous videos I've done quite a bit of my own electrical work. So if you're comfortable with electricity, great. If you're not, hire a professional and do it. I've been around it enough to I'm comfortable with it. So I do all my own electrical, pretty much. I try to do everything by myself without hiring folks. So some stuff I will, but I'd rather not. So this is one of those things that I'd rather do myself. I actually enjoy it. So we'll get started on this. I do have the boxes in already, at least some of them in. I got to drill holes through the, I think these are called purlins. I got to drill holes through there to get the wire over. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Probably should go get my drill instead of this impact. Be right back. Alright, this will work a little better using the drill instead of impact. Can control the speed on this. Yeah, I gotta find my glasses now. You really don't need a big hole for this Romex. It's just 12.2, so I got a 5/8 bit here. Find my other ladder. All we need right there. So I've got a small hole going through these beams. That's where the wire is going through. So there we go. So I'm just going to punch one of these tabs open for the wire to go down in, and then we'll go out the other one to get the wire to go next. There we go. That's it. Now we'll go back out of here and go over. furnace running. Started over there, came across the top there, and I'll staple all this down and come down this wall here, come out there, and then we'll go back up with the next one and over and down to the next box. That's what we're gonna do. You'll see I have a whole bunch of extra up here. I'll pull this back and bring it down to this box, and we'll use these clines to cut it to length. I'll pull this one down. And then I'll staple everything together. My code says you got to staple it every 12 inches, and then within 4 inches of the box is what code says. You need to check what the code is in your area, but that's what it is here. This is going to be the last plug here, but I'm going to come out of here with a light switch that's going to go to an accent light out on the outside of the barn, and then either one side or the other I'll go with we're going with the floodlight out front here, so we'll get that run too. But this will be the end of the plugs, and then we'll go to the next one and get it run. Okay, this is the box that we just ran. I'm going to go back up through and over one to go to the other box. That's what we're going to do. And my holes aren't big enough, so I'll have to drill another hole just for this wire, so hang tight. All right, this is the brush pile. We're gonna get started here. Should go up pretty fast because I've got a lot of dry stuff on the bottom of there. It's kind of misty today, so a good day to burn. All this stuff is damp. Hopefully it starts. And hopefully get this whole corner cleaned up here is my goal. Alright, burning off this hill here of grass, and I think it's got those stickers in there. So I'm trying to get that burned off. Should burn okay. Grass is starting to come in up there. We got this little retaining wall down here and backfilled. Looks pretty good. I'm putting wood chips out on the hill up here. All right, I got quite a bit of this done before the excavator started acting up on me. Lost some hydraulics. Got it piled up. Got that tree burning there. Pretty cool. Second time that tree's caught on fire. Anyway, got a pretty good fire going here. I did get majority of it cleaned up, not as much as I wanted to. Lost the excavator, but it's going pretty good. I'm gonna jump back over and do some electrical work in the barn here. So hang tight, we'll get started over there. It's pretty cool, that tree is burning on the inside. Pretty cool. All right, we're back out here. Try a little bit more wiring. Got another hole drilled next to the one that we drilled the other day. Take this one and go down here. Okay, I've got power back here now. I don't know if you can see that yellow, that line up there. Again, I'll staple all that down so you won't see it. I've got this plug over here. So I'm kind of in the middle here of the shop, the back of the shop. So I've got some markers here. I'm going to mark the power coming in wire with red, and I'll put a P on it. That means that that's going to be the power line, and the other one will be the line that goes to the next receptacle. Because I know the box is going to be over here behind me on the wall, so that's where the power is going to be coming from. So I'm going to work on that now and then get this next leg in. I'm just popping that opening for the wire to go in. Again, this is going to be the power line, and so I'm going to mark it on this side. That's my power, and this is my power, my live wire. This will be cut back, so you need to make sure you mark it on the other side of the box too. And this will be the leg that's going to the next box. You can leave that blank or put an X on it or something, whatever. That just means it's going to the next leg. Probably best to put tape around these. I actually have got some red and some black tape. I probably should put those around there. You know what? I think I'm going to put a double box here. Let me take that box out. I'm going to put a double box there for a light switch and a plug. Well, as it turns out, I don't have any double box to put up here anyway. So we're just going to go with a single box. Which is fine because face plates for those double box, they're more expensive. I can just have two boxes, not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. trying to get a staple started in there. The knot right there though. All right, well, there we go. So I'm gonna go through, I'll staple all these down, label them all, tidy up all the lines, and we'll be done with this side.